on today's episode of It'll Be Fine, back for his second appearance after just a couple of episodes. He was last here in episode 10. It's episode 430. George Westerholm is on his way up to the kitchen. He's going to be the new Diggs. We're going to make a new breakfast dish. Last time he was here, of course, for pancakes. This time we're making granola. If you need two people to make you granola, it is I and George Westerholm. Undoubtedly.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
All right, for today's bake, because we are going to bake the granola is what we are going to do. You are going to need a few things. First off, we are using the Stephen Colbert book, Does This Taste Funny? Him and his wife, Evie. So it's Stephen and Evie Colbert's book. There's a link in the YouTube show description. You can go grab it. We're going to the granola page, friends. There it is, granola. There we go. And it's going to be great. It's going to be great. And this is what you need. Long and the short, whatever you want to toss into this, toss into this. Basically, you need like nuts. You just need nuts. We've got sliced almonds. This one is almonds and cashews, and I think pine nuts are in here too. A little bit of chocolate as well. Cranberry or raisins will do the trick. You need coconut oil. You need honey. You need maple syrup. I've got to go grab that. George is bringing the oats. We are going to need our friends salt and cinnamon and vinegar. Vanilla. I'm fine. Just need a coffee.
Yay!
Hey! Last time you were here, you made
Yes.
pancakes.
Yes, correct.
It was episode 10.
Amazing.
Yeah, and I have gotten shorter since I last saw you. It's weird. In person, like looking at you,
Yeah.
I don't feel as short. And then when I look at this, I'm like, I'm short.
Wow.
It's weird.
No, I don't know. I know you probably don't have back problems, I'm guessing.
Not yet.
You won't. See, this is the thing about tall people. This is your whole life is a back problem.
Oh, really?
I thought. I felt. Yeah.
Huh.
Mm.
I trip a lot. I have less air to go through when I fall.
That's right. Yeah. You don't have to go as far. You can go down. That's good.
I don't. What we are going to do today,
Yes.
speaking of duos, we're going to the Stephen Colbert and Evie Colbert duo. They made this cookbook.
Him and his sister?
His wife. That's his wife, his
Okay.
lovely wife.
Nice.
They made this cookbook as a result of cooking together so much during the pandemic. They put it in a book.
Yeah, good
That's
idea.
pretty- did you do the sourdough during lockdown?
I did not bake. I simply drank. That's all I did.
You got baked.
Yeah, I got baked, exactly.
And, George, if we are successful in our assignment, it should look like this.
Oh my goodness. That looks very rustic.
It does. There is a forest down the street.
Yes,
We
I
could go down.
listen, I appreciated this whole trip into Etobicoke.
Thank you.
I'm very excited.
I love welcoming people to the West End of Toronto. It is technically Toronto, but I like to still call it Etobicoke. Fuck amalgamation.
Right. You are your own thing here.
So we have maple syrup for this. We're going to go with raisins. You can do cranberry. You can, whatever you wish. You need the maple syrup. You need honey. Coconut oil. Vanilla extract. The purer, the better.
Mm,
But this shit ain't cheap.
yeah.
But it's better than the artificial extract, I think. If you prefer artificial, just shut up. Okay. Cinnamon, we need. We have sliced almonds. You have the granola, sir.
Yes, I do.
We need that.
All right, I got this.
And whatever collection of mixed nuts you so choose. This is pine nuts, cashews, almonds. There is some chocolate in here. We're adults. We can put chocolate in our granola. And salt And
is this correct? Did I get?
I think so.
Okay.
That looks correct.
Okay. This is not. I wasn't sure. There were many bags on the shelf, and I said you said not quick. So
Yeah, no quick instant. Don't
Right.
do that. Do that. There we go. And that is all you need. So step one, we're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and then we're going to toss our oats. Yeah. So if you have one of these, it just makes chopping things like a lot easier. And this will be just better in the granola so we don't have these like giant chunks of things. Yeah. Anyway. Do you have a lot of utensils like this in your kitchen, George?
No, and I like this Italian sounding name. Was it Mezzaluna or is it?
Mezzaluna. I guess like
Mezzaluna?
half man. Well, half man,
Oh,
right?
all right. Okay, I get it.
Take those oats, put it in the big bowl.
All right.
There we go. We're going to take the almonds that are already sliced.
All right.
Put them in,
Sprinkle.
please. All over. Take those raisins. Bam.
Yeah.
And the chopped nuts behind you.
All right.
That whole thing is going to go in.
All right.
Ta-da! Excellent. And now we're going to mix.
That's,
There we go. We're mixing that all
Wasn't a
together,
fan.
friends. And mix it well. Mix
Okay.
it real good. Dun, dun. I think it's about what we need. So it's half a cup. This is great TV.
It is
Yeah, just
slow oozing TV.
slow oozing TV.
Now, when you buy honey, they have honey from flowers. They have honey
Yes.
from bees.
Yes.
Does it really make a difference? B, if
Oh.
there is a difference, is it a big difference in taste or in?
I have no idea. That's
Okay.
a fair question. All right, then we are going to need a half a cup of maple syrup, which I have no issue with pouring. it's not as brittle. You want to get a good quality maple syrup for this. For the love of God, don't use table syrup. That is just corn syrup, friends. It's not syrup. So put down whatever Jemima is now. What is Jemima now?
Oh, it's not Aunt Jemima anymore.
No, it's like, I don't know, Beacon Hill or something. I don't know what the fuck it's called. All right. We need vanilla. We need a teaspoon of vanilla. Next up, we need cinnamon and salt. I'm just going to I like cinnamon a lot, and I do eyeball things because I feel like I bake enough that I have a general. We need a half a teaspoon. I feel like that will do the trick. We need a half a teaspoon of salt. I do want to measure that out, not to make it too salty. Do you know what a pinch of if something calls for a pinch, do you know what that is, George?
I do not. What is it? How much is
It
it?
is 1/8 of a teaspoon.
Oh.
As
And was that identified by like measuring Granny's index fingers and thumbs or something, or how did they arrive at that?
Let's cut to our expert. We have no expert. I have no idea. But that is the scientific
Okay. An eighth
term.
of a.
1/8.
Okay.
Yeah. So the last thing we need in here is coconut oil. That's looking lovely. That's looking pretty smooth. I don't know how that wouldn't be
Smoother. Yeah.
smoother. I'll just put that there. And coconut oil, we need half a cup. All right.
This is an old reference, but either you were a ELO fan, or right, or you were a Queen fan. I don't think the two mixed. And the same thing with raisins. Either you hate raisins or you love raisins. Or I don't know. This was a
That's a good point. I like Queen. I don't think I've ever listened to ELO.
Right, and I was ELO, and I never listened to Queen.
Do you want raisins in this?
I do. I like raisins.
Okay.
See, and here's my thing.
I didn't know where that was going.
Yeah, that was a terrible. That didn't make any sense.
That's good. And the oven is set at 350.
Mm.
So this will be. The cookbook says that this will make the house smell great. It already smells good, and we haven't even I just like the smell of maple syrup and
Right.
cinnamon and all those things.
Yes, absolutely.
But once this gets heated, whoa, we're off to the races.
Yeah.
Now, did you bring a jar or some Tupperware to take some home?
Well, yes.
Oh.
I also
Yes.
I made a mushroom risotto, and I brought a little bit for you to taste.
Aw,
So.
well that's nice.
Yes. So you can sample that.
Fantastic. We shall. I shall. All right. I think we're pretty good with that. It's not too bad. There you go. It's
Yeah.
smooth and lovely.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. It's some hot mixing action.
Yeah.
Car
baby,
chases.
baby.
Guns. I'm just gonna wanna make sure this is evenly spread. You know what? 2 sheets is about right, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done, Colbert family. It is 2 sheets. All right, that's looking good.
That's looking really good.
It's looking real good. All right. Got this a little bit extra here. You want to get everything around the bowl. I usually love to take a spoon when batter is left, but I feel like oats that haven't been cooked won't be as tasty.
Yeah.
The bell has rung. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do a rotation of the tray, which
Do you want me to show this?
let's
Want me to
show.
film this?
I can do this here. So we got our trays. They're looking beautiful and golden brown. Lovely. So we're gonna give it a twist. Basically do it for another 10 minutes. Or if you've been going for the 15 to do a full 30, you do another 15. But yeah, just give it a turn. We're getting close.
Getting close.
It's like I'm a seal.
Or as my son used to say with cookies,
Yeah.
done now. I'm going to eat them now.
There was a moment of panic in the kitchen.
Was.
Like at the disco. But here we go, everyone.
Look at that.
Granola.
Lovely.
Oh man, it says to keep an eye out on the granola, and obviously your nose too will give you an indication as long as everything's working. Post COVID, my nose is fucked up.
Still.
100%. Yeah, it's
Really?
not beautiful, and even that is not. I think that's like the darkest you'd want it to get. We're making hot chocolate, friends. George is picking his colors. I'm excited to see what colors George picked.
Well, you know what? I was going to do a theme, and then I was just like, I think it all works. I went.
He went yellow. Yeah.
I'll pour it.
Yeah.
But yes, I went pink, yellow, orange.
That's a good mix.
Making shit happen.
Yeah. That's what coffee does. That's me. That's my brother Kevin. Back in
Amazing.
1981.
Wow.
82, sorry. 82.
How sweet.
Okay, that's some good cocoa.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's try the granola.
Wow. Those are, you remember cereal called Lucky Charms?
Yes.
These
They're magically
marshmallows.
delicious.
They are.
Spoon.
Mm.
Just kind of make a nook and pick what. All right, let's do this. Bon appetit.
All right. Still warm.
Oh, fuck, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
That's really good.
Oh, even the bits that are a little darker.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Oh, that's satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
That's good to just have as you're working. Just, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a little sweet, a little salty, nice crunch. Good.
How much salt did you put in that?
Half a teaspoon.
Oh, really,
That was it.
It really covers well.
That's the thing about kosher salt.
Oh, really?
That's the reason baking will usually have kosher salt. It spreads out easier. It doesn't clump
Really?
together. No.
Mm.
And my dog's here. Hey,
Oh.
dolls. George is here. Now she doesn't care about you. You're in.
Amazing. One of the family.
I can't. Oh, I just want to eat more of this.
Mm,
That's really good.
that's really good. And that seems super easy to make. This looks like something I could do.
Amazing.
I love it.
Yay. Huzzah. Well, cheers.
Mm.
Once again, we made granola. Thanks, Steve and Evie.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be over. As long as we get through the border.
So we may not be.